Goldsack.
And I'm Ron Tucker. It's a great day to be a Dodger.
Happy Friday.
I see you decided to dress nice for the last Friday of the 2025 school year.
Do you like my quarter zip?
Seems unlike you.
I'm trying something new. This is my new style.
Bro, you're performing right now.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
This is awkward. It might be better if I leave it to Bridget, Sammy, and Margaret's video to explain performative people.
Today we're going to be walking around the school and looking for people wearing quarter zips, people who have earbuds with the strings.
So basically it's just performative acts like,
Like your voice right now.
Yeah,
being nonchalant and wired headphones, matcha, stuff like that. Yeah. Like the performative stuff of, trying to be cool and be different. So that's what we find.
Yeah.
Nike Tech, we don't do coffee. There's straight quarter zips and matchas around here.
How long have you been wearing quarter zips for?
Probably around a year.
A year? So do you think they are performative, or would you just say you've always been doing it?
I think for most people it's pretty performative, but I've been doing it for a while, so I don't really do it for performative reasons, but I'd say most people do.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Hi.
How long have you been wearing these wired earbuds for?
Probably 2 years.
Have you ever worn AirPods before?
Before I had AirPods and then I lost them after 3 days.
So you wouldn't say wearing these are performative, would you?
I'd say that it's more practical because they're not $200.
All right, thanks.
As you guys heard, Celia is denying that she is a non-performist, but I'm going to just give some evidence to the crowd and I'm going to see what she thinks of it. So would you say when you were walking around in the halls, you want people to see the wired earbuds?
I don't wear mine.
I don't believe you.
I don't wear them in the hallway.
Okay.
Hi, I see you wearing AirPods. Would you say you use them a lot?
Oh yeah, I use my AirPods every day, yeah.
Do you think people who wear wired earbuds are being performative?
Yeah, definitely. People like Henry Humphreys, they're definitely trying to performative max. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I think you're just highly influenced by the media. It's just a TikTok trend.
Well, TikTok is not my thing, although I did see a video about the World Cup yesterday. Did you hear about the World Cup draws?
I'm still trying to get over Argentina. 2 PKs last cup. They can't lose their streak.
I wonder what group they're in this year. I'll leave it to Alex and Scarlett to explain that one.
Hi, I'm Scarlett Beige.
And I'm Alexandra Modi.
And we're from It's a Great Day to be a Dodger.
We're here to talk about and review the 2026 World Cup draws.
Last World Cup back in 2022 gave us the nail-biting tie with France and Argentina that went to PKs, which resulted in an Argentinian win.
It was very disappointing for some of us.
It's been 4 years, Alex, come on.
Enough about the last cup. Let's get into the current one.
This year's cup consists of 12 groups, groups A to L.
These groups are chosen based on 4 pots, based on FIFA rankings.
The hosts are in pot 1 with the lower ranked teams in pot 4.
To create one group, they pull one team from each pot to ensure an even distribution through the groups.
This ensures that the top teams do not meet on the pitch until later in the tournament.
Okay, now for the groups. Let's start with Group A. A for Alex. Mexico, South Africa, Korea Republic, and then there's play-ins in this group. Czechia, Denmark, Ireland, and North Macedonia.
Mexico is one of the hosts, right?
Yeah. Czechia, Denmark, Ireland, and North Macedonia are teams that are playing in, so none of them have a confirmed spot yet.
For Group B, we have Canada and another group of play-ins, Bosnia, Wales, Italy, Ireland, a combined group of 4 fighting for their spot, Qatar, and Switzerland.
Canada is the host in that group, but I think Italy's roster is probably stronger.
In Group C, we have Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland.
Well, Brazil is the clear standout in that group.
Hey, Morocco held their own last cup.
Group D, the US, Paraguay, Australia, and another group of play-ins, Slovakia, Kosovo, Romania, and Turkey.
Finally, the USA, the third of the hosts. Home turf advantage, maybe, you know what they say.
Group E is Germany, Curacao, Cote d'Ivoire, and Ecuador.
For Group F, we have Tunisia, the Netherlands, Japan, and we have another playing group with Albania, Poland, Sweden, and Ukraine.
We're halfway there.
Group G, we have Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand.
Belgium is sure to have a strong lineup this cup.
Kevin De Bruyne is so good.
Next we have Group H, Spain, Cabo Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay.
In Group I, we have Senegal, France, Norway, and another playing group competing for a spot. Bolivia, Iraq, and Suriname.
It's going to be exciting to see these playing groups that are competing for a spot.
I agree, I'm sure it's going to be a good fight.
Then Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan.
In Group K, we have Portugal, Uzbekistan, Colombia, and a final playing group, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Jamaica, and New Caledonia.
Oh, I'm so excited to see Portugal play Colombia. That's going to be such a good game.
In the final group, Group L, England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
I know what I'll be doing on June 11th of 2026.
Me too.
Thanks for listening. Again, I'm Alex Modi.
And I'm Scarlett Beige, and it's a great day.
I agree with Alex and Scarlett. I'll definitely have to watch this year's Cup.
Since you're a big sports fan, then you must be following the girls' ice hockey season. Let's hand it over to Bridget to give us more details.
Thanks, Ron. Girls hockey is definitely a team to keep an eye on this season. After such a successful last year.
Coming off of a prominent 2024 season, the Madison girls ice hockey team is entering a new division full of challenges. Even though they started off their season with a loss to Trinity Hull, the team is confident in their ability to show up and show out against new competitors.
Hi, I'm Sadie Mazer, and I'm here with
Clementine.
What are your individual goals for this season, being the team's starting goalie?
To make as many saves as I can and help us get further in this division than we expect.
Do you think the team dynamic has shifted after last year's seniors left?
Not really. I feel like we are very good about creating a strong team with unity.
And do you guys plan to do anything differently now that you're in a different league than last year?
Not really. It's just like trying our best. That's always what we've strived for.
Do you guys plan to do anything differently now that you're in a different league than last year?
Yeah, we've been working to have more passing and stuff, because we can't just have one person continuously skating it up, because we're going to have better competition with more good players, so we have to do more passing and passes to the points for shooting.
And for your last question, do you have any interest in continuing hockey in college?
Yeah, I do. I'm looking to play club or D3.
Thanks, Ron. Girls hockey is definitely a team to keep an eye on this season. After such a successful season last year, it surely will be interesting to see if the team is able to follow up this year. Cup champions might be hard to beat. Their success last year has pushed them to a higher grouping, forcing the girls to take on a new challenge. It certainly will be an adjustment. Sadie, Amelia, and Brandon have more on this dynamic team.
Thank you, Bridget. Moving up into a new group will definitely be a change for the team.
Ice hockey is all about change, constantly shaping players and new techniques. A team is always evolving.
Everything is always evolving. In fact, change was a big defining factor in Donald Trump's first year as president.
Let's turn to Thomas and Brady's video to get a summary of this past year.
In 2025 alone, Trump signed around 221 executive orders, more than he signed during his entire first presidency combined. These orders targeted immigration, trade, and federal regulations, allowing the White House to push major policy changes without waiting on Congress. Supporters see this as a decisive leadership, while critics argue it bypasses the legislative process. By November 2025, the U.S. unemployment rate has risen to 4.6%, the highest level in roughly 4 years. While 64,000 jobs were added that month, it followed a loss of 105,000 jobs in October, partially linked to federal layoffs and the government shutdown. This pointed to a cooling labor market after years of lower unemployment. In 2025, the U.S. ran a budget deficit of about $1.8 trillion. That means the government spent nearly $2 trillion more than brought in. This occurred despite increased tariff revenue, highlighting how difficult it remains to rein in federal spending. In the fall of 2025, the United States experienced a 43-day government shutdown, the longest in history. Around 900,000 federal workers were furloughed, and millions more worked without pay, disrupting public services and delaying government programs nationwide. Together, these numbers capture a first year defined by aggressive executive action, economic uncertainty, and major political conflict, setting the tone for the rest of Trump's second term.
Thank you, Thomas and Brady, for those insights.
Yeah, but let's shift gears, literally, and talk about something more local.
Bike safety. Beckett and Jackson explain the current concerns with e-bike safety. Beckett?
In recent news, the Borough of Madison, working with the Madison Police Department, has passed Ordinance 42/2025 regarding electric bike and scooter safety. The jurisdiction around e-bikes generally prevents riding on sidewalks within the central business district, reckless operation, reckless speed, carrying passengers without proper equipment, grabbing onto moving vehicles, and operating on municipal property or in parks. These laws specifically are a response to dangerous cases and events youth have been involved in.
These new regulations span even further, requiring parental responsibility for their minors' violations, allowing for the impounding of electric forms of transportation, and limiting their speed to less than 20 miles per hour at all times. These restrictions may seem severe and quite strict, but given the tragic and unfortunate circumstances they arise from, they make a lot of sense. Only a month and a half ago, over a short period of time, 2 teenagers in our surrounding community were sadly taken due to injuries involving e-bikes, and another was unfortunately hospitalized.
What makes e-bikes so dangerous, and what Madison is hoping to fix with these new laws, is a lack of education and rules surrounding them. These vehicles recently gained traction among youth in the area, and by law, they were required to operate on roadways.
This jurisdiction is an attempt to shut down on the reckless operation of e-bikes in the area and to protect from further tragedies occurring. In addition to the new ordinance, the Madison Police Department is also visiting schools to educate students on how dangerous e-bikes can be and to encourage them to practice vehicle safety.
Once again, all students should be leaving their bags, including their phones, in their classroom that they are currently in. Nobody will be dismissed to the pep rally until the marching band, the drum line, walks past their classroom. Students will follow the drum line and the path that they take to the gym. And once we get everybody in the gym, we'll begin the pep rally. But again, all students should be leaving their bags and phones.
I agree. It definitely makes you think twice about their safety.
Especially this time of year, roads can get pretty busy, driving conditions are dangerous.
Shoot, that reminds me. I need to get my Christmas shopping done. How many more days till Christmas?
About 6 or 7 more days. This is my favorite time of year, spending time with family and friends. It's the season of giving.
I love Christmas.
And I love being a Dodger. From G53, I'm Justin Goldsack.
And I'm Ron Tucker. And it's a great day to be a Dodger.